a subject called planned obsolescence. And what happens with like purchases, when you look at it coldly, what's a car for?
Driving.
Yeah, basically a means of transportation, which you could get a very simple car that costs you practically nothing, and it serves the purpose. But why, to put it in the simplest terms, why get a luxury vehicle?
Same reason why people buy expensive clothing.
Right, because it's a projection. It's a projection that this person says, this is who I am, and what I have is representative of who I project myself to be. So you end up having a situation in which people get things, not so much for rational reasons, but purely emotional ones. It makes them feel good. There's nothing that depresses somebody more than they buy a car, it's a year old, they go, oh, it's a year old, the new model came out, this is already obsolete. Okay, the first...
I think they're okay with that.
No. Let me give him a little more history. Henry Ford.
He's talking about
You know who Henry Ford was, right?
Yeah, too much.
He was the founder of Ford Motor Company. He was an engineer at heart. Okay, he wasn't a marketing guy. He wasn't a salesman. He wasn't a P.T. Barnum. You know who P.T. Barnum was?
Yeah.
Okay, a showman. So for him, his attitude was real simple. What I'm building is something practical to get people around, to carry stuff, to be used as a tractor at the farm. And guess what color was his first model, the Model T?
Yeah.
You could,
Gray?
No. You could pick any color you want as long as it was black.
Yeah.
Why black? At the time, the way they were making paint and the pigments, the most durable color was black. That's the only reason why he picked black. And he made them all the same because at the end of the day, he didn't see it as anything other than a means of transportation. But what do you do when you sell the same thing to everybody? At a certain point, you saturate the market. You got this factory, you keep on cranking something out. What do? Once everybody has the same thing, what you do is you start changing, and now the paint got better, now you make them in different colors. That's what GM did. They said, you know what, you don't need to drive a black car, you can drive a blue car, a white car, a beige car, a red car. Whatever you want, now you're happy. Oh, but again, you have something that's going to last you 10, 20, 30 years. You get them to stop doing that, you start making them slightly different. And then now you make people feel bad because they have an old car. So they have to go and buy another one. In order to make them feel happy, I got a new car. It's the same thing with these phones. The reason why every 2 or 3 years they come out with a slightly different phone, slightly better, is to give you an excuse to say, I have an old phone that's no good anymore, and I want the most recent one that has a bigger screen, that has more power, it has more gadgets or whatever. Same thing. That's iPhone. That's why they complained about the batteries running down. Chances are that update was designed to make things run in the background to shorten battery life. So you could say to yourself, oh, this phone's no good. The battery's bad. Oh, I went to buy it. Oh, the battery cost me $3. I might as well just get a new phone. So you trade in your old phone and you get a new phone. And that's my Planet Money lesson for the day.
Planet Money.
I have a book for them. I'm gonna pour that.
Oh, talking about books. You guys read?
Yeah.
You want me to give you boring books that you can graciously accept and put it on the bookshelf and never actually read?
Yes, they love that. And then I give them away. They like fiction.
Oh, no. When you get to a certain age, you no longer read novels. You just read, like, current event books and things like that.
I want to always read fiction. Who doesn't love fiction?
Yeah.
I mean, fiction was what got me into reading. Thank you, Harry Potter.
I love Harry Potter.
I like Harry Potter, but I don't like reading them.
You lost the first book of Harry Potter in this house, dude.
I did. Hey,
That was my book, by the way.
I know.
Hufflepuff. And you? You're in Ravenclaw.
I'm in Ravenclaw, but I'm supposed to be in Slytherin.
Yes, you are. You shouldn't be in Ravenclaw.
She's in Slytherin, but she's supposed to be in Hufflepuff.
I have friends who are in Slytherin, and I really don't care because they're my best friends.
I have friends who really just don't care. They don't like Harry Potter.
Oh.
How dare they?
I know, right?
They are sad
What's
people.
your favorite book?
Book series?
Or just book?
This actually will serve as a reference if you have to do a book report in history in high school.
Yeah, no, la enciclopedia no quiere darlo.
I was telling them about the enciclopedia
Que compraste por cajas, sacaste todos mis libros y los pusiste en otro lado.
Yeah.
Y
Oh,
pusiste
we
todo.
met
Huh?
the guy that.
Nada.
No.
Yeah, those are for you. Then you can pass them on if you really want to. But that's a little tough.
Yeah, we don't really.
International rates, like foreign policy.
Very good.
What does tumultuous mean?
Tumultuous, tumultuous is like revoltoso, like thing is like totally mixed up and just. You know what the beautiful word about meanings of words are? Just read the rest of the sentence, and then you figure out how it fits into the sentence. Tumultuous kind of means like unsettling, like things are up in the air. They're a little dated. I don't know what the copyright on those are. They're years old, but most of the stuff there is still relevant. On its head. We have a president who really, deep down inside, doesn't want to be president. Huh? No, she wants to probably talk more about her music.
What's your favorite book?
There are no favorite books. Like there are no favorite movies.
Not true.
What's your favorite
I call
movie?
on that.
Well, first of all, as you get older, it's less likely for you to be willing to see the same movie over and over again.
Do you have a movie that you like a lot?
Yeah, of course. I got a lot of movies I like a lot.
Or a book you
What's
like
your favorite movie?
What's your
I don't have a
favorite?
favorite.
What's your favorite book?
I have a favorite book.
Other than encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia is just basically.
Okay, what's a movie
Basically,
that
it's
you
an
enjoy?
idea dictionary. Huh?
Por decoration.
Huh?
Para la decoración de la casa.
Para la decoración de la casa.
That's your
How
favorite?
you read?
Oh, she keeps on attacking me. Oh, yeah, because here.
No, don't
No,
get
no,
me
stop, stop, stop.
She's complaining about these.
What's your favorite movie?
Yeah, I gave away my
I've been Endgame.
Oh wow.
Have you seen it?
Oh, you know
I
what?
like Endgame a lot, but my favorite movie has to be Deathly Hallows Part 2.
That one's a good one.
That was like one of the first movies I ever remember seeing.
I actually have one rebound, and even that bounding. I got two of them in the
It's
original
Lavender
bind.
Brown, and no one likes
Oh,
it.
nice.
No one
My
does.
favorite
You know
is
what I
just
was
so
looking for
annoying.
all over? La
So
Colonia?
basically, Alex.
Thank you.
Lo dos
Because we have
todo
so much in common. We're both
de
annoying,
la
and we
feria,
both
de la
love
paz y
zombies.
confraternidad. They're all gone. And now they want 10 grand for them.
My favorite
10,000 pesos Dominicanos. They used to be all piled up all over the place.
Chambers.
That's too much. I don't know.
Because they left
No
out
lo
all
encontraba.
the My favorite's the Goblet of Fire.
You
I
say
was
you
like
have
super
one.
surprised.
I have one. I just don't know where it is. I might have lent it to somebody. I can't remember where I lent it. When I lend books.
See, I'm
put
not a
books towards that.
reader
That's why I
unless
keep
it's
them away.
something that I really like.
You're like
In which case you lose. In which case you purposely lose the book. I'm never letting that go. That was my book, dude.
It's really hard for me to find
What is it? What is it you don't like about
Same
it?
here.
This one's very old.
anything fantasy. I'll read it.
That one's outdated.
My favorite is the Miss Peregrine's
No,
Home for
that one I
Children.
actually had.
I'm reading
was,
that, and I'm
just got an FIU.
yes, and I'm currently also reading
Did you take
Lord of
courses
the
in
Rings.
FIU, international
That's a good one.
relations?
I read, not Lord of the Rings, I read The Hobbit.
No,
That was good.
international. That's part of international
That was
relations.
my favorite, the Miss Peregrine's one.
You
The
know how I
second
know?
book,
By the
Policy,
writers.
is-
I had a professor. I forgot his name. No, one of them. Not this. Okay, you see this? What is the University of the West Indies? I actually had a professor, a doctor. He had a doctorate in international relations. You sure? I'm giving it back to
You
you.
just eat that.
Because sometimes
And I have it mixed up. I thought it was with another book I had,
cuando hace
which
el
was
recién,
Dr.
Sure.
Badu.
cuando uno hace el regalo, lo guarda ahí, entonces el siguiente año dice,
Regift
pero
it.
este regalo yo lo
You-
había dado ahí. La persona que
One of
hizo
these
el
you're gonna
regalo
tell
se
someone with
acuerda.
it.
I actually
Because
had
I took a class that was very similar to the subject there in FIU. That's why. You didn't give me that book. Because look at the copyright.
I had something very similar.
Probably.
You gave it to me and I gave it back.
I give it back to you again.
I don't think you're gonna see this.
You can give it to someone else to make sure it doesn't come back to me.
Exactly.
Situation with a whole bunch of books.
And people was like, yeah, you have to buy this book. And it's like, and it's written by, and then he writes the name, and I'm like,
Yeah, they make money.
Of course, because he makes a royalty on every single one he sells. But that's nothing.
he was okay.
I had one guy in managerial decision making that you better pass that course because if you drop it and you go next course, guess what? It's the 7th edition. You go, well, what's the difference? I changed 3 questions at the end of chapter 2.
Bueno, thank you so much.
Seriously, the guy went through.
Guys,
I think by the time I left,
bye guys.
Bye.
Say bye to them.
when I started with the 1st edition, by the time I left the university, I think it was by the 8th. That's what you do. You crank them out to get them to buy the new one. Oh, and he would actually bald-faced tell you. He'll tell you, you gotta get the new updated one. If you guys are showing up with the 6th edition, that's not gonna work. Alright.
Ay, gracias. Sí, porque sí, una con una loca estaba ahí desde que. Ay, sí, sí.
Bye. Nice to see you. Bye.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye, querida.
Say bye to the guys, boys. You have to learn, Papa. Say bye to the guys. And Alex, shake his hand. Alex, they want to say bye to you?
Bye. Very nice to meet you. Bye. Very nice to meet you.
Say bye to the girls.
No. I seared them and caramelized the outside. Hey, guys, how'd you like the cheeseburgers the other day?
They were
They were really good.
No, they eat better.
Surprisingly, I haven't spotted yet.
extension cord that was here, the black extension cord. Where did
I
this?
put it
In the closet?
in the closet.
Get it out of here.
Chopper. Drop a chopper.
Let's go. Come.
See you when you get back, okay?
Hey, did you give them the little backpacks?
No, yet. I leave that one for you guys. For you.
Alright, here.
I have quite a bit of editing to do, which will be fun because I've never edited
what?
before.
Alright, then we'll do it when I come back or early tomorrow morning, okay? You ain't got compliment. Yeah, for when you go to the beach or wherever, carry your towel with you. And
Is this where you work?
yeah, they changed the name, so and this one's for Lucas, okay?
Okay.
Make sure Lucas doesn't lose it.
What?
I got shot. Hey, I'm getting copyrighted. Don't do that.
Alright, guys, let's go. Regresar, mamá. Vamos a ir al pulguero. No.
Oh, she's not here?
Come on, Chris.
Where are you going?